I can't even remove my opponent's speed counter. Can't be interacted with.
I'll give it
I'm going to get another UC past the...
Underground Sea Tamio?
Underground Sea, Tamio, past the turn. We're underway. Tamio, as most of you know, big part of Legacy. Pyroblast takes out Tamio right away.
Saga. Trigger.
Okay, there's Saga. Robert says this is a new angle. I'm not sure what we're referring to. Twitch chat worried about the speed mechanic. Yeah, their drift. It's going to flip Legacy upside down. I'm calling it now. The format you see today will be unrecognizable once the other drift hits. It's crazy. Soul Guy Lantern just got spell pierced, it looks like.
Trigger. Planes. Fast.
Draw. I'm going to waste your screw. And I will play a mouse.
All right, there's Painter Server.
You got it.
Okay, blue is the color named. Datvra, thank you for saying hello in the chat. Welcome. Looks like Matthew is making a construct. There is the correct construct token. Things are going well so far on today's stream, I would say.
Trigger. I'll make another construct token.
Okay, gonna make another construct. Urza Saga is about to pop.
Or is it?
Uh-oh.
This will be the second construct token.
Oh my god. All right. I spoke too soon. Oh, I get so upset. All right, here's Soul Guy Lantern. This time on Matthew's side. And it will exile Soul Guy Lantern from Mario's graveyard. The only way to beat your opponent's Soul Guy Lantern is with your own Soul Guy Lantern. Format is warped. Construct attacks. Gets through. Painter not interested in blocking.
And I will pass you.
Sipping something different during today's stream. I know nobody cares about this, but I've been making some milk teas at home. Not bad. Not bad. Gotta say. Proud of myself. Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Yep.
Trigger chapter.
Yep. That's pretty good. You get your goblin.
Draw.
With almond milk.
Attack. Trigger.
Lotus Petal.
End step.
Get my clue. You have a clue.
I'll fetch.
Second main. Cycle spell bomb target. And then I'll pay him.
Pluto Delta getting cracked to surveil here with Meticulous Archive. The untapped token on Matthew's side is another construct in case you just joined us and have no clue what's going on. Mario has the correct Goblin Shaman. Mario taking the game seriously.
Untap.
Okay, Surveil left the card on top. That's interesting.
Combat. Swing for 6.
So we shot.
Swinging for 6 with 2 constructs. What does Mario think about that?
Before.
No blocks. 6 damage gets through. Mario drops to 11.
Second main. I'm gonna.
Delusional, thank you for the sub with Prime. Subscribing to raise awareness to the vehicle mechanic that will soon overtake Legacy. Yeah, every deck's gonna have vehicles now. I'm just sick of it all, you know. Who's got the max speed? Who's got more vehicles? That's what Legacy is now. Here's Orcish Bowmaster.
I will pick this up.
It's getting power blasted.
Attempt to sword the painter's service.
Target your Bowmaster.
Swords Painter in response. Okay. Okay. So, very clever play here by Matthew. Bowmaster will then resolve. It's no longer blue. Gonna ping the Goblin Shaman.
I will pay the black to drop.
The graveyard is exiled.
I don't believe I played a lane yet this turn.
You are on the play.
Daytona 500. Oh God. Do we? Delusional Kraut says, "Do we think the judges will issue speeding tickets? Maybe. Yeah. Twitch chat also paying attention to Matthew's sleeves with a cat.
Tamio, 1, 2, 3. Put back these two. Flip the Tamio. Plus up to 4.
Do you want to play it like hardcore, or are we like...
What's in my graveyard? Oh, yeah, 3 cards.
I mean, how do you mean?
And before anybody points it out, yes, we know the construct token does not have the OG construct art. We're aware.
Blue flooding?
Top.
Some of these people are obsessed with OG art. They're obsessed. Here's Goblin Engineer.
The spell on Plus 2. Go ahead. I appreciate it.
What's up with that anyway? Why are people obsessed with OG art? Like, what is going on with that? All right, Ensnaring Bridge.
Attack down.
Trigger? I guess I'll block with the Orc Army.
Ensnaring Bridge in the graveyard. Goblin Engineer could potentially swap Lotus Petal for it or Great Furnace for it next turn. So Ensnaring Bridge looking likely if Goblin Engineer survives, and it will hold back Matthew quite a bit. Mario down to 1 card in hand, so it'll be easy to have the bridge kind of be full strength, let's say. Slay, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We're here in our first round of a Legacy, tabletop Legacy stream. If you have questions about Legacy, let us know. That was a staff of the Storyteller. Goblin Engineer is going to chump. Mario's going to drop to 3. So never mind on bringing in Bridge from the graveyard, I guess.
1 card in hand? 1 card. Yep. Up to 6. Yep. Marquette. 2, 3.
Collections of Kiki Jiki now face up. Technique a little weird. It's okay though, Mario scooped it up.
Oh, sorry. This is down to 1 star. This is really
But what about the play pattern of preferring OG art? What's up with that? Parker, thank you for the resub with Prime. 18 months for Parker. It's a new badge.
Tamio at Kaido.
Okay. And Jerry Dice, thank you for the resub with Prime. 25 months. It looks like a hype train just started. Uh-oh. Turn 1 Goblin Welder for Mario. The power of the welder must be respected. Polluted Delta for Matthew. Goblin Welder is online. Great Furnace into Goblin Engineer could make for some exciting plays right here. Let's see what happens. All right, just attacking. Don't forget about your Prime subs, everybody. You can support 90s MTG for free if you have Amazon Prime. Head over to our Twitch channel, hit subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. You unlock all of our member stuff, and yeah, sweet deal. Phyrexian Dragon Engine comes in for Mario. It's getting swords though.
Fetch. 18.
I feel like I mention this every time it comes up, but why not mention it again? Phyrexian Dragon Engine, kind of a low-key Legacy staple, I guess I would say. A card you need to own if you're going to play Painter in this format. Painter, of course, I mean, what tier is it, right? A top-tier deck. All right, we don't know what tier it is. Is it S tier?
Play Bowmasters? Sure.
Okay, Bowmaster comes in, wipes out that Goblin Welder, which should be in the graveyard, not exile. Mario paying with the Ancient Tomb again. I don't think life totals are correct. Are they? Blood Moon. Uh-oh. Blood Moon is in. Urza Saga dies immediately. becomes a saga with no abilities, and it has more chapter counters than it has chapters, so it dies. Grafdigger's Cage. Okay. Okay. It's a basic island on Matthew's side, so we'll still be able to function a bit, but the Blood Moon hurts. Is that a Plains? I can't tell what that other basic is. It can be a little hard from this angle to see those, what are they? Oil Slick Lands or whatever? Oil Slick Swamp? Okay, it's a swamp. Maybe Twitch chat can see it better than me. Harry Houdini just gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Harry. Really appreciate that. Harry, one of our best people. A pillar of our community. Number 5 on our all-time gifter leaderboard. And has a gold gifter badge now. Congrats, Harry.
I'll put these 2 back.
Harry has a case of the Mondays. Oh, boy.
Play a mountain. Play a Soul Guide Launcher. I'll target Goblin.
Yeah, I forgot that was.
Okay, Goblin Welder is officially exiled by Soul Guy Lantern. And a Braid takes out Bowmaster. 1/1 Orc Army looks like might get through, but first another Bowmaster. So a ping and a mass, then 2 damage gets through, it turns out.
Paralysis of his
Pass 2.
moving to combat. Yep, Tammy.
And if you did just receive a gift sub, or if you're watching this later on YouTube and you want to join our community, make sure you join our Discord server. Links are all over the place for that. And if you got a membership, you unlock the whole damn thing, which is a sweet deal. All right, Magus in the Moon. So we're really not getting any mana out of these fetches, that's for sure.
Curse Totem.
Curse Totem. Okay.
You have
Crack the Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card. And I'll pass 2.
So Matthew making some plays, but despite the 2 moons, Mario not making many plays.
Tamio? Sure. Pass 2.
should be a 3.
Tamio passed the turn.
Oh, because of the emblem. You're right. Yes. Sorry.
Ponder shall
Yep.
find.
Fury, not too bad.
Down to. Jesus Christ. That's also, I think. Creatures. Yeah. Just 3. And
All right, Fury knocks out Tamio. Fury is, of course, a big attacker, and it's going to attack. 6 damage gets in, double strike, 3 power. This card, Fury, is crazy. Have you seen this card, chat?
There you
I will crash this clue.
go. Take 6.
6 more damage as Fury comes crashing in. Pass the turn.
For Tamio?
Okay, a replacement Tamio.
That is the 3rd card I draw this turn. Shit, I should have taken a plus before.
Matthew quickly running out of time. Needs to beat this Fury. Doesn't have white mana right now. Has a basic island and a basic swamp.
Yeah, it has one more.
Yeah. Well, doesn't matter. It stops that.
You actually did have to
The
think this.
crafter stop, but yeah. The
Oh,
one
right.
stop right there.
Okay, so it's just creatures in play.
They would probably need to hurry up.
That stops it from coming in.
Play out.
Yeah, so I think that was a good question by Mario. Curse Totem would only affect creatures on the battlefield. Does anybody think that's wrong?
Sure. And block. He's a 4/5. And this is a 4/4.
Yes, that's
Oh.
I don't want this. Sorry, I didn't see that.
All right, Goblin Engineer. And it sounds like Mario is not going to search. Attacking with both Fury and Magus of the Moon. There is a 2/2 Orc Army on defense. Tamio sitting there as well.
Probably.
Especially here, trigger.
Yep.
New donation from someone. Thank you, someone. Really appreciate that.
I'll block the
Sir,
Fury
I'm
with
the
this
worst.
and block the Magus Emitted this.
Shadow Spear here.
Yeah, nothing.
All right, Fury will get the York Army off the board. Tamio and the Magus of the Moon will bounce off of each other. Both will survive.
So this goes up here, and I goes up here. This is triggers. So this is
Play.
3, and this is 4 at the time.
Best.
And this is
Akaleth pointing out that Unearth is an ability on creature cards, not on creatures.
Jesus.
Kill my 2 small guys.
Harry wondering why Matthew didn't try to kill Magus. I mean, there's a backup Blood Moon, so maybe that's not high priority right now. But Matthew just got a basic plane, so we might see some spells get fired off. All right, Swords takes out Fury. Looking a bit better for Matthew at the moment.
Bashing with 1/1.
Just slowly working him down.
Shadow Spear also pretty nice. Giving Trump.
High Train Conductor Harry says we're right. High Train complete, by the way. Thank you for the subs, everybody.
So many different tokens in the set.
Harry Houdini, now a High Train Conductor.
I'm gonna
I love game objects.
brainstorm. I'll flip the Tamio after.
Did someone in the background just say they love game objects?
This back and this back.
So Tamio attacked. Matthew made a clue. Tamio is going to flip now after the brainstorm. It is now at 4 loyalty.
Play a Staff of the Storyteller. Base.
Okay, Staff of the Storyteller again. Ramalito, thank you for the sub with Prime. Hola. Staff of the Storyteller, a key card in this deck. We've seen this Esper Tokens deck a few times on stream recently. At least once? I don't even know. But Staff of the Storyteller can really go off. It has made a spirit.
Black open.
I do have a black one.
There is a black mana open. I think Mario's trying to figure out what the likelihood of a Bowmaster could be here.
For sure, I back it.
Tamio has plus, so Goblin Engineer has no power in the red zone, I guess. There's Painter.
Blue.
Yep.
Take it.
10 step. I'll tap 2, crack the blue token.
Wait, how many scrub lenses in that playing?
Okay, blue is the color named by Painter once again. There is Bowmaster. Mario had the good read on that.
Oh, right, because there's so many basics, right?
That's fine.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you're playing 4 cycles, so like you can't really.
And then I'll untap the other one.
Yeah.
It's like if the opponent's like, oh, it's like playing something cycles, it might waste
I move all my
time.
mountains over here. So I don't have to think about that.
You need to actually be able to.
So Matthew has 1 of each Esper mana and then 5 mountains. Thanks to the 2 moons on Mario's side. It looked like the Fury was going to win Mario the game, but a basic planes was found. Swords on the Painter.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nowhere to go.
Tamio ticked down to take that back. That sword's back. Use it again. Just going to pass the turn back to Mario now. 4 mana. 5 mana. Uh-oh. Fury. That could be pretty good.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Big Fury takes out Tamio, Bowmaster, Orc Army, and the Spirit Token all at once. And now attacking for 3. Tamio did not plus, so Matthew's going to drop to 3. Matthew's back to being in trouble again. Fury's been the MVP in this game, too.
I'm sorry.
I'm declaring that now.
Did we get there? No. We did not get there, Chad. I'm so sorry.
Draw card. You got it.
Damn it. Yeah.
All right. Mario takes game 2. We're moving on to game 3. That was an interesting game. Fury. The Fury of Fury.
Yes.
Mario taking a look at the hand. Matthew taking a look at the hand. Everyone's deciding now.
Okay.
Me too.
Gonna start.
Okay, both players kept 7. Polluted Delta pass.
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay.
Okay, turn 1 painter. Naming blue.
Fetch. Surveil.
Matthew's gonna surveil. Hi, Conductor Harry with a great question. Does nobody in NYC play Eldrazi? I'm loving it lately. There are some Eldrazi players at our local events. I just haven't gotten many of them on camera. I don't even remember the last time we had Eldrazi on stream. Maybe I should do something about that. Do people want to see more Eldrazi? Cheer if you want more Eldrazi. Yeah, well, the reality might be that they're not winning. That's the thing. What about the Mega Spawn? It's preventing control. Not winning anything.
Sure, keep that on top.
Ran96 says, can we boo if we want to see even less Eldrazi? You can. You can. We reached our sub goal. Thank you for the subs, everybody.
Sure. Take one.
Draw.
Yep.
Okay, -2.
Okay, there's an Urza Saga, this time for Mario. Maybe a sign that moons aren't coming anytime soon. Phyrexian Dragon Engine, Brainstorm. Yeah, why is that sound effect so loud? Like, what?
This,
Go to cleanup. Cleanup says.
That's Twitch, by the way. It's not me doing the sound effect.
that's good. Next step, I'll fetch.
All right, Flooded Strand getting cracked. Dr. Pepper jamming some bagels. Richard Pizza says, I always lose on my locals to the Eldrazi when I'm playing 12-12. Delusional says, I think I was the 90s MTG Eldrazi warrior in NYC, then I fell in love with Storm again. Yeah, there are some Eldrazi players, for sure. For sure, at our locals.
I think, yeah, if it was a 6, I think that's a
Play
reasonable.
a the Delta. Play a Tameo.
Okay, there's Tameo. Phyrexian Dragon Engine unchecked so far.
You're on the play that game. That game looks entirely different.
AJ Potato, thank you for the sub with Prime. Help, I don't know what I'm doing, declares AJ.
It's still pretty neat. I'm like, not making any constructs pretty much.
Alright, combat.
Yep.
Let's still get it like shot.
All right, we're going to combat. The creatures are attacking. Bowlmaster getting flashed in. Uh-oh.
I also get like a drawing like.
We're going to double block Painter here after pinging it. Nope, it's just going to get power blasted. It's done. Tameo will accept the free block on Painter. Phyrexian Dragon Engine gets in.
I have you at 17 right now.
Yep, you're right.
I'm gonna get Underground Sea cast Ponder. Island Ponder keep, baby.
Oh, yeah, because
Your
Washington Island?
Best way is 3.
It is an island.
Yep.
3 touches.
+1, +1. Yep.
Life totals appear to be correct. Urza Saga does have... Oh, now they're correct. Urza Saga does have 2 chapter counters on it now, so it can start pumping out some constructs. Matthew could be in trouble here. The event we're watching right now is FNM at Bifrost here in New York City. We had a record-breaking number of players last week. Oh, how many did we have? We had... Was it 35? I don't know.
Switch combat.
But it was packed.
Tap a Tameo, Cliff. Fetch a basic island.
Legacy events.
Staff of the Storyteller.
Hot in New York City. Staff of the Storyteller.
Make a What we call it? Spirit, trigger, put a counter, and then pass two.
Where the fuck are his tokens?
Yep. Oh, who could have predicted this tragedy? So I will go to.
Okay, it sounds like Mario's making a token now.
I'll take 2.
There's a construct, correct construct token, by the way. Matthew has a spirit.
You're tapped out, right?
Here in game 3, the token situation is a lot better.
Just not dropping the card and punching.
Untap. Draw.
Pass the turn. I had to draw out the Bowmaster.
Yeah, I'll just flip it.
Yep. Take it.
All right, just floating a mana. Gonna search with the Urza Saga, finding Grindstone. Sounds like Matthew's in trouble.
Use the mana for Painter
Painter Servant. That is the match. Mario gets it. Painter Servant Grindstone combo executed in the end to finish off Matthew. GG's. Well played. That was a good one. Whoa, there's just like a wall of text in this channel now. Okay. Let's set up another poll for the Twitch chat. Do you want Painter versus Depths? Sultai Beans versus Reanimator? Or Blue-Black Tempo versus Esper Tokens? 1 minute. Hello to Surfer Blood. Death from Above just missed it. Aviator says our league starts up next Monday. Hope we get a min of 8. Just for fun, if your LGS is firing Legacy on a regular basis and you want to shout them out, go ahead in the chat or in the YouTube comments. Wherever in the world you are. Shout out the LGS running Legacy. Why not? All right, poll is live. People are voting. Almost out of time. Already? It's a fast poll. Where are we headed? Poll ended in a tie. Sultan Beans versus Reanimator or Blue-Black Tempo versus Esper Tokens. Why does my dad hate me? Contributed 400 channel points. Thank you for that. Do we have anyone with big-time badges in the chat want to decide between Sultai Reanimator or Blue-Black Tempo versus Esper Tokens? Do we have anybody with big-time badges? Does anybody care? Twitch chat pretty split here. All right, Harry said Reanimator. We're doing Reanimator. That's it. That's decided. Have you seen Harry's badges? Let's do it. Diving in. All right, Reanimator on the left, that would be Herman joining us. And on the right, we have Sultan Beans, I believe. That would be Ed. Getting ready to go.
Have fun.
Okay, both players kept 7. Tropical Island pass.
Come on. Unmasked, exiling, enemy dead.
Unmask, pitching, animate, dead. Uh-oh. The hand is revealed. Double Bowmaster, Shieldred's Edict, Barrowgoyf, Bayou, Wasteland. Uh-oh. Shieldred's Edict taken. Dark Ritual. Entomb. Oh, boy.
Damn you, Harden. I'm selecting Delver and I get damn unmasked Entomb.
Ed thought Herman was going to be on Delver. Reanimate on Atraxa. Ed saying, I want to see what flips over.
I have 1 black mana floating. Yeah, the good unmask are like 25 bucks each. You know what the cheat code is? I got the list ones. They were like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So you still get the good art, but I couldn't find them. Right?
Okay, Ed talking about the list positively. All right, Atraxa. Legacy players don't even know what the list is. They have no idea. No idea. Atraxa is in, resolving its ETB ability now.
Yeah. Yeah. We got sorcery, land, sorcery.
Fable of the Mirror Breaker, okay. Interesting, interesting. So Fable and Archon of Cruelty are taken. Cabal Therapy and Badlands. Cabal Therapy pretty good here. We see 2 Bowmasters face up on Ed's side.
Oh yeah, my bad.
So I should have 6. Okay, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No, it's a weather.
With the black floating, Cabal Therapy card.
6.
I'll name Orcish Bowmaster.
Up to 7.
All right, the Bowmaster's thrown into the trash. Ed's going to draw for turn. This isn't necessarily over. Plays the Bayou, passes the turn, nothing to waste. Traxa comes in for an attack. They switch life totals.
What could matter? I guess.
Yeah, and then catch right.
Faithless Looting. Could see Archon of Cruelty get discarded here. End an Entomb. Won't need that. Pass the turn back to Ed. Needs to beat an Atraxa. Just going to scoop it up. Moving on to game 2. So a typical Reanimator game 1. Catch you off guard, reanimate some creepy creature, and then beat you down with it. Game 2, things might be a little bit harder. Ed will be prepared. Not going to keep a hand where we have no defenses against the Reanimator stuff. And we'll see how it goes. Grimwolf, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that.
Masked, unmasked. Like,
all right, speaking of keeping hands, mold a 5 for Ed. Put 2 cards on the bottom. Basic Island, Grafdigger's Cage. There we go. Great start.
Chrome Moxes and Mox Opal.
Basic Swamp Pass.
I mean, the Ice Age ones are nice. So.
They're kind of goofy.
And yes, people have been wondering, I did ask Ed what he thinks of Bad Bunny's new album, and he said it was good. And he liked the salsa, he said. So just an update on that. All right, Verdant Catacombs gets correct. All right, land for turn for Herman. Harry wondering when Legacy is firing. So, Game Story is Mondays, Bifrost on Fridays. There are also other events scattered. Join our Discord for NYC Legacy schedule. Show and Tell gets Force pitching Brainstorm. So, Herman trying to break through that Grafdigger's cage and fails. Force of Will protected Ed there. So, a good start to game 2 here for Ed. Able to get that Grafdigger's cage on the board immediately and counter a Show and Tell. Waste the underground sea. I like that. I like that. Ed's got to get some threats on the board, and then we're in good shape.
19.
Raucous Theater Surveil. Reanimate into the graveyard. That tells us Herman does not need those. Needs a way to get creatures on the board. Or get rid of this Grafdigger's cage. Ed with no creatures so far.
Not that.
Faithless Looting now for Herman. Bowlmaster? Nope. Faithless Looting is just going to resolve. Ivy, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that. Discarded 2 copies of Entomb. That's not the plan for Herman right now. Verdant Catacombs. Fetching. Goes for Badlands. Okay, so maybe no threat of Show and Tell at the moment. Just going to flashback Faithless Looting, possibly. That can't happen. Grafdigger's cage is on the board. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Flash those sirens.
Semi-phase. Always on the tiger.
So a surprising, I'm surprised to see Herman and Ed miss that. Both players pretty damn good at this game. But the Faithless Looting happened with Grafdigger's cage on the battlefield. Gristlebrand and Entomb were discarded. I said it out loud. I'm like, 3 mana could flashback Faithless Looting, and before I even remembered the Grafdigger's cage was there, was already, that was moved by Herman. So maybe Herman thought like I did at first. I mean, I'm not sitting in the seat, but here's Thoughtseize.
All fatties. 2? I think Entomb.
Who's got a fatty? Entomb? That can't be right. All right, Entomb is taken. Well, actually, yeah, I think that is right. Leave the creatures in hand.
Sure, there'll be triggers after.
On second thought, that was perfect. Passing it back to Ed now. Gristlebrand, Archon of Cruelty, and Atraxo all stuck in hand for Herman, along with 2 other unknown cards. Looks like Ed's holding a Brazen Bar, a Daze, which is unlikely to matter too much in this game. At this point, Ed needs to get some creatures. Can't hold off Reanimator forever. They'll find a way. Dark Ritual. Uh-oh.
Just this.
Is this Daze going to matter here? Makes 3 mana. Down to 2 mana. Dark Ritual. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. 5 mana. Yeah, I don't think Tendrils of Agony is the plan here. Finds an Underground Sea.
take any damage tonight?
I am not taking any damage this game.
From the library ending.
Nope. I only took
All right, playing around days, I guess. Archon of Cruelty. Days number 1 pays for it. Days number 2, and it's thrown in the trash. That Days card, I tell you, is just way too good. Surveil.
Keep on, so go. 3 cards? 3 cards.
Well, no, I mean, I think Leyland is so investing. I mean, this thing, they need to drop, right? Like, I was trying to scope for it.
Perfect.
Show and tell. Uh-oh.
is fine.
Show and tell resolves. Ed not signaling to put in anything?
That is fine.
I'm not putting anything in yet.
Okay, Atraxa it will be. Herman didn't even try to hide that it was going to be Atraxa. It's Atraxa. Kind of funny to put it face down. But Bayou gets fetched here. Nope. Shoulder's Edict. Atraxa's going to die, and then its ability is going to resolve.
Confrontation second.
Let's see what Atraxa finds. Faithless Looting, Echoing Truth, Unmask, Thoughtseize, couple lands, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Animate Dead, Archon of Cruelty, another copy of Show and Tell. So Echoing Truth, Fable, and Archon are taken. Well, it looks like Grafdigger's Cage might be removed at a key moment. Lotus Petal gets played. It's getting cracked. Gonna show and tell again. This time for Archon. Nope, Gristlebrand. Yeah, that makes sense. Pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. Herman now with an abundance of resources to work with. Thoughtseize. Brazen Bar is discarded. Just a polluted Delta left. Ed needed his threats in this game. Had the great early start, and then just gave Herman way too much time. As I think of what it came down to, some bad luck maybe for Ed. The mull to 5, 2 cards down to start. Yep, Ed scooping it up. I agree with that decision. GG's. Herman gets it. Can't let your opponent flashback with Grafdigger's Cage on the board. That's in the notes for that one. GG's. GG's. Feels like we learn something on every stream. How's everybody feeling about either drift so far? Thumbs up, thumbs down, unsure? What are people feeling? Does anybody care? Poll going live in the chat. Painter versus Depths, Ninjas versus Storm, Esper Tokens versus Blue-Black Tempo, or Red Stompy versus Depths. 1 minute. Get your vote in. Yeah, Catcher Mose looks pretty cool. Do we have the picture of that card here? See if it comes up. I don't really know how this works. It does come up. Excellent. Ketchamos, the New Dawn. Card looks interesting. There's a poll happening right now in the chat. Make sure you get your vote in. Which match we will watch next? By the way. Hype Train Conductor Harry says, what's in either drift? Yeah. Yeah. Almost out of time on the poll. And it has been decided. Cube Presidente contributed 2,200 channel points. Ninjas versus Storm up next. Let's do it. Yeah, figuring out what deck it goes into will be the interesting part. Let's see some ninjas and some Storm. Diving in.
I'll be on the play, sir. Good luck.
You do a higher? Yeah, sure.
Evan on the left with ninjas, and on the right we have Felix with Storm. Getting ready to go.
Mystery. Something Japanese. Sure, you'll dutifully explain the cards to me.
Pedro, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that.
Me too.
Blue to Delta gets cracked for Evan. We're underway. Both players kept 7. Looks like Felix trying to show us a hand, maybe. Looks like there's a Dark Ritual, a Petal, Burning Wishes in there, a Brainstorm. Petal. 2 petals, maybe?
Do you want to use this one? Sure. Alright, I'll save my battery.
Maybe one of those red cards is a Galvanic Relay. I'm not sure. Or maybe one of them is Gamble. One of them is definitely Burning Wish. Anyway, Petal, Petal. Mox Opal, okay. Brainstorm resolves.
I'll keep it.
Just an update. I asked Evan what he thought of Bad Bunny's new album, and he ran away. He just ran away. I'm entertaining myself. Chase Wolfman, thank you for the sub. 6 months. 6 months in advance. Thank you, Chase Wolfman. Really appreciate that. Wow. Death from Above asking a good question. Have you ever seen Evan and Bad Bunny in the same room? Yeah. Maybe Evan is Bad Bunny. You really never know.
Sewers.
Undercity Sewers, Surveil. Echo of Eons into the graveyard. Okay.
Prior to my draw, yes, I'll cast once upon a time.
The original.
Dark Ritual. Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 Storm, it looks like.
Loading. 5 Storm.
Echoes.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like Echo of Eons will be flashed back. Tamiya will be triggering, I guess.
No, it's whenever you draw a dirt card in a turn.
During a turn.
A turn,
Okay. Trigger. Sorry, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. No, we count that 6.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 6. I forgot to double check.
Shuffle the graveyard in and then I draw 7.
All right, Time Twister is happening. Did they test Echo of Eons for 1v1? Does anybody know? Is there like an article I can read about that?
Yep.
Doesn't feel like they tested
They're
it.
in push right now.
Open in just a second.
Having a hard time figuring this stuff out. So Tamiya flipping into a Planeswalker. For some reason, it's coming out upside down. Who knows what's happening?
Potentially dead, yeah.
I'm going to swords the Commander Contractor.
Since I got dumpstered on turn 1.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine triple sleeving a double face card and having to pull it all? Oh my goodness. Is he going to put it all the way back in? Oh my goodness. I've never seen something so horrible. These people.
Chromox.
Yep.
Chromox is in. Looks like Storm is 7.
Cavern of Souls, name of Drazi. Sure. Chalice on 1. You got it.
Imprinting a gamble on Chromox. Okay. Another Chromox.
There is,
Imprinting a Veil of Summer.
6, 7, 8. Just 8.
No, you're not.
From what? Did I forget? Did I close it to
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play
yeah,
something
go
that
itself.
will probably make you want
I'm pretty sure Storm is 8. Lion's Eye Diamond. Storm is 9. I think the players are saying it's 10, but that's wrong.
No, so no, it creates
I think.
a cat. Cat dies.
Force pitching Brainstorm on the LED. That's a pretty good force.
Yeah, he forced to some mean planes without her. I forget what his planes is. It's like a Johnny Mikado Savage or something. Yeah. Something stupid.
Just passing the turn. Tamio currently has 2 loyalty. Well, a Force Will on that Lion's Eye Diamond shut it all down. Felix down to 2 cards in hand.
I will.
Now a ponder for Evan. Survived to take the first turn, and now it's looking pretty good for Evan. It'll take Felix a little bit to rebuild, possibly. If you can find an Echo of Eons, and if he has one in hand, find an LED, then different story. But it could take Felix a while to rebuild.
I'm sorry. I didn't draw from the ponder.
Okay, yeah. Well, you had one, 2 fewer cards in there, right? You had 5 cards at the start.
Second main.
Oh, you're right. I did draw from the ponder. Okay.
Another. I will.
Fucking it up here.
ETB trigger. Or,
Okay, some confusion about whether a card of Ponder was drawn, but I guess it was done correctly in the end. Prismatic Vista gets played. I didn't catch if Evan had drawn of Ponder or not. Fetching with Prismatic Vista or not now. It's another unglued swamp. Unglued basic.
and this one will die, so this one will flip. And
I just don't want uncards in my format, you know?
gives each cat +1/+1 counters, and then +0, or for 0, I get to shoot medicines again. Make sure I don't explain this terribly. And I can also go hit. So create another.
Yeah, the next unset will be called Unfortunate, probably. Tamio takes up to 6.
Outside of the
Bloodstained Mire gets cracked by Felix. Felix, if we're being honest, needs a little help right now. Finds a Taiga. From the top of the deck, that is. 6 mana. Echo of Eons.
that would happen. But I still be
I'm just
free,
shuffling.
but then the -4, -4 is like a catapult. Yeah, one-sided catapult. Alright, so I'm going to.
Force of Will. Pitching Sink It to Stupor. It's going to be countered. It does have a flashback cost of 3. So we could see it next turn. Monka TG arrives in the chat. Saying hello, 90s MTG. What's up, Monka T? One in hand for Felix. Tamio is going to tick up to 8 loyalty now. The ultimate is 7.
Yeah.
So this might be Felix's last turn. A little surprising to see Tamio not grab a force out of the graveyard, right? Is that surprising?
Search your library for land, put it into battlefield, and then okay.
Probably means Felix is in trouble. Burning Wish. It's going to resolve. It should get exiled.
It's a land card. If any likes.
I think it's resolving. I think Felix is looking through the sideboard now. Evan's body language doesn't seem to be reacting in any way.
Sure.
Thoughtseize. The hand is revealed. Double Fatal Push and a Shoulder's Edict. Okay. Flashback Echo of Eons. That's going to happen, it looks like. Felix has 2 exile piles. Time Twister happening. Okay, we fixed it. 1 exile pile. Tamio's at 8 loyalty. So, this is kind of a key turn.
Stormcat's at 2. 3.
That's ultimate. So it's down to 1. So.
Are now. Thank you for the sub with Prime. 4 months. Appreciate that.
And then a planeswalker. I will choose these ones and sacrifice the rest. Yep. So you sacrifice those. I don't have anything. Oh, you don't have. I have 1 artifact. Oh, sorry. I thought it was 1 creature and all lands. Yeah, I thought it was all lands too. That would be. That's actually how I heard it the first time.
Ooh, just passing the turn. Not good. Bowmaster. Okay. Bowmaster is in. Oh boy. Wow.
Larger? Yep. So it goes up to 7. Yep.
All right, Evan fetches with a polluted delta. A red sleeve is an orc army for some strange reason. Tamio's at 8 loyalty, hasn't been activated yet this turn. We might be on the verge of an ultimate.
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry.
Traz, thank you for the resub. 22 months. Another month, almost another year. Easy to subscribe for the eventual Chris Bant Uchi arc. Yes. Yeah, maybe I'll switch to Bant. Who knows?
8 for these guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
She's at 1.
16 minus 40.
Yep.
34. So half of 34 is.
Second hand.
16 minus 16.
16 minus 16.
16 minus 16.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah.
17. Wait. Yeah. No, let's try it. 17.
Hold on, wait. Calculator.
16
Get
minus.
a Cauldron complete.
You said you did how much?
And then I'll
No,
pass
no.
it.
How much because are here?
16 in my head and on the head.
16 minus 16.
Yeah, 44.
22.
22, right. Sorry, I'm getting old. I can't do the math anymore. 1, 2, 3,
man.
5 first strike. Indestructible. Haste.
7,
It's the one that creates a note that you look at.
Oh, that was good.
9 creates a germ.
10,
Creates a germ, and then
12.
as long as that creature is attached, it'll be 5/5 plus 5/5. Haste, indestructible.
Both players were English majors.
Creature is indestructible. Yeah, the creature itself. And the cauldron itself is also indestructible.
22. Okay.
The cauldron itself is also indestructible. Yeah, but you can exile.
They were both in the drama major.
What's the mana cost for that?
Spell bomb.
How do you spell that? 7. That's a Cauldron. Kaldra.
Yep.
15. And then if it deals damage to a creature,
Bowmaster.
exile comes
That's like an extra.
That was good. All right, another Bowmaster. 3/3 Orc Army now, represented by the red sleeve, attacking for 4. And with 3 Bowmasters on the board, I think Felix is cooked.
Go ahead.
I don't like my chances.
I don't like your chances either, Felix.
After this, I'll retire.
Play it out just to see how it
Bill.
goes. But
All right, Veil of Summer. That actually is not the worst. But, yeah, it's getting countered because half the deck is in Evan's hands.
way too late for that one.
Another Veil. Okay. Evan looking through the deck with a hand. All right, has another force.
Figured on one was better than nothing.
Yeah, Storm Count is 4.
One to activate.
Dark Ritual. Force of Will on Dark Ritual. Okay. Okay. Evan's like, I don't care. I'm just forcing everything. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Striker, haste.
We'll see how it plays out. That was aggressive.
Plus it more to 9. Yeah, I think that's right. Because it's 5 to 7. Yeah.
Burning Wish getting dazed. It gets paid for.
Yep. Okay. And
What it is?
I'm done it.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it.
Okay, another daze. Burning Wish is countered. So Evan had plenty of resources. Just counter every single spell that Felix tried to cast.
Fast with the Johnnies. Yeah, this deck just comes out randomly.
What happens now?
Oh, I guess I'm not dead on board. So.
Sorry about that mishap.
Felix says, I'm not dead on board. I'll pass. It's true. 6 power on Evan's side.
It's not. Yeah, it doesn't include lands. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah. When I first read it, I thought it said. I read it as including lands, so I was like, what? I get to keep this on each permanent.
1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay, Felix drops to 4. Surprisingly, no ninjutsu.
And I will.
That's pretty good with the double.
All right, just passing the turn. Evan has to be low on counter spells at this point, despite throwing half the deck, right? We saw 3 Force of Wills last turn. Looks like Felix is holding a Burning Wish. Chromox. Imprinting Echo of Eons.
It's whenever it's another cat, and another cat. He's a cat, even if it's another cat.
Burning Wish. It's going to resolve. Should be exiled. The Planeswalker on Evan's side is Tameo, Inquisitive Scholar. It's at 4 loyalty. Should be at 3 loyalty, no? I lost track. Okay. Thoughtseize has been selected. Yeah, Twitch chat agreeing it should be at 3. Went down to 1 last round. Felix is going to fetch. Let's see. Evan has a lot of cards in hand. Evan also has an emblem, but we haven't seen the emblem card yet. Oh my god, says first time chatter, have we seen Death and Taxes yet? Not on today's stream so far. If you're new around here, we do have a gigantic library of just about every archetype you can imagine over on our YouTube channel. And you know what? A pat on the back, I guess. We just hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers, so a round of applause on that. Not many YouTube channels focus on Magic the Gathering, have 5-digit subscribers. 90s MTG now joins an upper tier, I guess, of Magic the Gathering YouTube. So thank you, everybody that subbed on YouTube. Really appreciate it.
You have to sign that.
And to those of you that did not sub, thanks for nothing.
Hey, Ken. Ken.
Sure.
Three.
Got it.
I mean, it's like some like convenience.
All right, beseech the mirror.
Like, we've seen you. Yeah, so when I was growing up, there was one, a local one where they wouldn't call the cops. They would take literally a.
I hope they don't bring back the bargain mechanic, right?
Maybe they just congratulate you. You shot me for us. Can you sign this for me?
All right, we have one person in the chat excited for Delver.
I mean, this is a pretty ballsy place to shoplift from, right? Like right in front of them.
Here's the thing. People get excited for Delver, and then as time goes on, they start to get angry and upset, and then cards like Expressive Iteration get banned. So, yeah. What about the play patterns? Another beseech. Another beseech.
Yeah. Tendrils. There you go.
Okay, go ahead. Ancient Tomb.
Felix just won game 1. Unbelievable. But it happened. Well played. Felix stuck with it. Fought through a triple Bowmaster and Tameo Ultimate and won. And I think Evan fired off maybe a little bit too many counterspells despite having a full hand of interaction. The Force of Will on Dark Ritual felt a little aggressive, in my opinion. Should still hang on to those for the key spells. In the end, that Burning Wish that resolved. Oh, what did Burning Wish find? Oh, we got Thoughtseize? Well, anyway. Could have countered the Beseech, I guess. Undercity Sewer Surveil. Prismatic Vista into the graveyard. Aviator says it's satisfying to see to beat someone who has ulted a Tameo. Yeah, we've seen that happen a couple of times on stream, I feel like. It can be done. There was a match. How recently was this? I don't know. A couple of months ago, maybe, of Audrey and Jeff playing lands versus Jeskai Control, I guess, on stream, and we saw lands beat a Tameo Ultimate, but it was like the most grindiest game maybe I've ever seen. Maybe I'll have to find a link if anybody's curious. Go ahead and post somewhere. I'll find it. Yeah. But a hell of a match. And now in this match, we saw an Ultimate by Tameo get beaten by a Storm player. Can be done. Don't always have to scoop. So Felix trying to figure this out. Looking at the top cards of the deck. Looks like there's an Echo of Eons in there. A Gamble, maybe? Couldn't tell if that was Gamble. All right, just pass the turn back to Evan. Evan's going to drop a Pluto Delta and crack it.
Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze.
I was originally running this first.
I'll take the button. Are you aware of some of the other tournaments going on? I heard there was one this weekend in New Jersey, so I was going to see how I felt playing tonight. Nice. There's probably like 20.
Yeah, a Tamio Ultimate could lose. It's true. Some things have to go your way, maybe, but it can be done. Chromox, imprinting a gamble.
Pretty cool tournament. Like,
Burning Wish.
so it's fun. Yeah, definitely. The GM there, he's
Okay, it gets dazed. Burning Wish is countered.
Second turn.
It was a great shop. Great shop. 2 buildings, and we have coffee in 1 building.
Okay, Bowmaster comes in. Using the floating mana. Bowmaster will be pretty good. We saw Echo of Eons in this match.
It's super hot or super cold, depending on how they set the temperatures, but usually after some player feedback after round 1, they'll try to fix it. So,
Yeah, I mean, it was fine for it was like also like a 60-degree day. It was warm, of course.
Okay, Tamio. Tamio managed to ultimate last game, and it wasn't enough. Let's see how this game goes. Here's a ponder for Felix. Not worried about Bowmaster.
I'm going to wait. It's cool. There's going to be a whole crew there at the tournament. Maybe I'll try to sign up.
Yep, so we get an orb trigger.
The website said they expect it to sell out, so or fill up.
It's going on.
Okay, Bowmaster trigger happens. Felix drops to 15. Lotus Petal. Mox Opal. Galvanic Relay.
So they might open up more demand, right?
I'm going to consign.
Storm Trigger is countered by Consign. Lotus Petal should be gone. Consign to Memory is such a key card in Legacy these days. Sitting in sideboards everywhere. Counter Storm. No copies for you. And the card revealed off the top with the only copy of Galvanic Relay that happened was a Lion's Eye Diamond.
Oh, great. Okay. Private Party. All right. Constructed. Lorcana
Still do get to resolve the original spell. As if Storm was 0.
Yeah, they really need to get somebody with like 2010s website development skills at least. Yeah. Wait.
Bowmaster, 2/2 Orc Army, Tamio Inquisitive Student. Doing all this before attacks, so Tamio's not going to get to make a clue. But it could be a sign that ninjutsu might be happening here. Ninjutsu a higher priority than getting a clue, I guess. Thoughtseize. The hand is revealed. Song of Creation, Beseech the Mirror, Echo of Eons.
Alright. 2 matter 5. There you go. Yeah.
It's going to be a besiege. I'll take 2. Go ahead.
Second key. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Take 3 of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Resolves.
LED comes in. Beardy says, shouldn't he have paid 3 life for the land to enter untapped? Yeah, so the Soperific Springs or reverse side of Sink into Stupor, you do have to pay 3 life. And maybe they're pointing that out now. Maybe the phone wasn't kept up to date. Maybe that was missed. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Cameras. Name Rossi. Pass.
Floating green.
Storming.
That's an important thing to remember. If you play Soporific Springs, you do have to pay 3 life if you want to enter untapped. And it's possible the players missed that. Fairy Macabre getting fired off here.
You have 2 burning wishes or 1 burning wish there?
Just one.
I'm gonna hit the burning wish as well.
Tendrils and Burning Wish getting hit by Fairy Macabre before Echo of Eons. Gonna get triggers off Bowmaster. Gonna get a trigger on Tamio. Oh, Tamio's already flipped. Never mind. Tamio's fine. But Bowmaster for sure. Tamio's already a Planeswalker. Well, this has got to be a good hand for Felix. Not going to survive a second Echo of Eons with Bowmaster on the table as the camera gets bumped.
7, go to 5.
Kind of fixed the angle a little bit. Thank you, whoever bumped the camera.
That's a non-creature spells. Costs one more for the cast.
Felix trying to figure this out. Fought through a lot in game 1. Felix is at 5 life right now, I believe. Gamble resolves. What could we be gambling for?
Sure. So, trigger on the side.
9/9 Orc Army. And the Bowmaster. Passing the turn is not really going to be an option, it seems.
Land, non-token creature, or
It's the one where I get an illusion, yes.
Yep. So you also
That's exiled,
and then
and then when that leaves.
so when that leaves, I draw a card, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm drawing a card for the thoughts here, and then you'll be able to.
And I get to see your hands. Yes.
Correct. Solitude, and
Still in the middle of resolving this gamble, taking a moment. I think Felix realizes that this is probably the last turn.
exiled.
All right, the card has been selected. I was just about to say, I think at Comp Ariel, I'm already like, okay, you're out of time. This is not Comp Ariel. Card getting taken is an Echo of Eons. Okay. Okay. I don't think that was the card that we gambled for, but who knows? LED. In response to LED, Fairy Macabre, and that is the game.
Leave this at 3. Okay.
We're going to game 3. It's been a good match.
Not great. Proposal X on X2. So, talking to Talia.
Players getting ready to go. Game 3, Felix on the play, which is scary. Vernon Catacombs gets cracked.
Actually, be 1 because so this.
Oh no, it's not getting cracked. Okay. Just passing the turn.
I forgot.
No worries. So you can take that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually don't think it makes a huge difference.
Turn 1 Ornithopter. This might be the first ninja card we've seen in this match. Like, at this point in the match, does Felix even know that Evan is playing ninjas? Just realized that. I don't know how much it really matters, but I don't remember seeing any ninja cards. Probably just thinks it's like blue-black mid-range or something. Which it is, but it has ninjas. All right, Brainstorm. Well, it does have days, right? So is it tempo? What is tempo again?
I'll attack in with the beast.
Is it ninja control? I don't know.
I'll get a recruiter. What is that? Recruiter of the guard. So I can find a creature.
Okay, a Brainstorm, and things are moving along. Ninja Breakfast, yeah. Yeah, that's all we need, another deck called Breakfast.
And I'm going to... I'll pass up to it.
Yeah, people are saying I'm doing the equivalent of clickbait by asking what tempo is. What is tempo, though? Chromox. Imprinting Burning Wish. Gamble. It's going to resolve. Okay.
Dismember the Magus. Yep.
Will this Ornithopter get to do any ninja stuff in this game?
Sack my token for a couple of those.
Seems like Twitch chat has no idea what tempo is.
Yeah, I forgot about vibes again. So, yeah. Playing Crush Flaker for...
Discarded as a Thought Seize. A Thought Seize might have helped. Maybe that was the card gambled for? Hard to say. You didn't know what was in Felix's hand. I see an LED in hand. It's a Mox Opal, no Metalcraft yet. There's LED. Metalcraft is available now. I believe Storm is 4?
Or yeah, the first turn dial is it's critical.
Dark Ritual now for Felix. It's going to resolve. Echo Eviance.
For that was it. I want to brainstorm. Storm goes fine.
Brainstorm in response to Echo Eviance, it looks like.
She doesn't know her first strike or anything. This is first strike. She got first strike. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to chunk out there.
Just about.
Force pitching Eureka, it looks like, to counter Echo Eviance, and we're stopping there. Felix now out of cards in hand. That was a big Force of Will. Prismatic Vista gets correct.
So this, these will lead. You get one of these. All right, I go to my end of turn. They all come back. I'll take out the Flesh Breaker, so I'll have another. That one's a 3. Is this a flyer? Just a 2/2 blue illusion. 4/4.
Bowlmaster. Bowlmaster's pretty good in this matchup. He's going to make an Orc army. Camera got bumped again. Pass the turn. How many Twitch subs so we can get our own TV studio where we don't have these problems anymore? Undercity Sewer, Surville. Okay, this looks like Cervelle is leaving the card on top, playing Tamio. Attacking for 2.
And, I will pass it after that. Yeah, I mean, pretty sure.
No Metalcraft. Mox Opal is off.
Pleasure, man. Yeah, after you wastelanded me, those were the 3 cards I drew. Stuck on 1 land, drawing chalices. Is it worth still keeping it in on the top? Around.
Tamio and Bowmaster have been problematic, I guess, in this match. Felix has had to beat those 2 cards in each game. Failed sometimes and succeeded sometimes. Attacking with everybody, making a clue.
It's like there's a lot of 2-drops that I'd like to stop.
You could do, turn 2 and even 3 to get Magus.
Second the clue.
Completely.
But yeah, I think it's definitely worth shaving at least 1.
The Kozilek's command is so good.
Yeah, I was wishing to draw more.
Cracking a Prismatic Vista now.
Just to be able to push you out just a little bit further, but
It definitely is very, it's pretty powerful. Kind of shuts down a lot of my responses.
makes it less efficient for you to use your mana, basically.
But yeah, it's the whole Rossi cheat, right? So basically skip mana development.
All right, just passing turn after the fetch. Okay. Burning Catacombs correct now for Felix. Felix might be trying to surveil.
Some artifact hate, some dismembers, just to have.
Commercial District, surveil.
Get those like instant speed in case I need to, the Planeswalker. Yeah, when it dies. Like,
Okay, Mox Opal gets dumped. That doesn't seem very good at the moment.
flash and then be able to just shut down any.
Just a land drop and pass for Felix, who's trying to rebuild. After a pretty good Force of Will on an Echo of Eons earlier in this game, kind of set Felix back quite a bit. But that's what you sign up for when you're going to play Storm, I guess. Okay, Kaido, Bane of Nightmares, getting ninjutsu'd. Looks like an attack for 5 now.
So really versatile, yeah. The only thing it's missing is that it doesn't draw a card.
So I believe Felix just took 5. Maybe the phone wasn't updated yet.
Oh, that's an interesting deck, man. I like it. Are you on a little more aggro than last time? I think last time I saw.
Okay, replays Tamio. Felix making a play. Thoughtseize.
Definitely a different look to it. This one's more just white red. Yeah, the white red version.
Yep. Felix was at 8. After Thoughtseize would be at 6 if it resolves. Looks like Evan's holding at least a Force of Will. Force, Daze, Ingenious Infiltrator.
Double cat. It's like, oh, okay.
That's a pretty damn good draw when your deck is 80 cards, right?
Well, it was like 2 already in my hand, so yeah. So I was like, that's the reason why I cut 3 down. Okay. I think I had the option of Stone Fort turn 2. And
All right, Brainstorm will lead to Felix taking 3 damage, dropping down to 3.
you know what? I can like try to do the Cataclysm and try. Yeah, this doesn't do it.
That is the match. Ninja's victorious. GG's. GG's. Ninjas beat Storm, everybody. Put that in your spreadsheet. Wow. Amazing. All right. We'll be live again on Wednesday for our usual weekly live stream. Stick around for a raid, everybody. You'll get some channel points just for sticking around for a raid. You'll use them on the next stream to vote in the polls and all that fun stuff. I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Peace out.